Finally, kimchi. I've been wanting to try this for a while now. So I take a bunch of green onion, cut out the white part and save it for the next day. The rest, I chop up in about 5 cm pieces. Then I peel carrots and cut them into strips with the same length. I got this book last Christmas and I have been taking forever to try and make kimchi. The time has come though. Well, it technically came 2 weeks ago, but fast forward to today, it came out great. I cut the Chinese leaf into quarters and then into big chunks. I put everything in a container that would fit it. As it turns out, I didn't have one big enough, so I used that blue thing. What is that called? Let me know. I measure out the sea salt and mix everything together. Cover it well and leave on the counter overnight. The next morning, it has released a whole bunch of water and it's time to get it rinsed. It needs to be rinsed very well to wash away the extra salt. Time to make the paste. I peel the garlic and ginger and get them into a food processor. I'm using doenjang. Am I saying that right? But you can also use miso paste. Then I add some dried hot pepper for kimchi and some sugar and blend into a fine paste. Mine was way too thick, so I had to add some water to thin it out. The recipe calls for 60 grams of hot pepper, but I only did 40 and it still came out very spicy. Mixing it is a lot of fun, but gloves definitely help. Make sure that the paste covers all veggies and there aren't any that don't get it. When mixed well, put them in a container with a lid and add something on top to act as a weight, in my case a plate. You have a couple of options here. Ideally, the kimchi to be needs to spend 5 to 7 days at about 15 degrees Celsius. I took it outside where it gets to be between 6 and 13 degrees, so it took about 12 days to ferment. If you leave it at a warmer place, it will just take a shorter time to be ready. Check it daily for signs of fermentation, such as bubbling. When it's done, it will no longer taste fermented, it will taste fermented. I'm not sure how to better describe this, but you'd know. Once ready, move to the fridge and store there. Enjoy!